video of Twinmotion, where you will be learning how to add life to a model linked from ArchiCAD and create images and walkthrough. Let's begin. This is the home screen of Twinmotion, where you have to click the New Scene button at the top left, or you can click on the Close button on the top right. So this is how a Twinmotion screen looks like. Let's close these side panels first to have a broader view of the viewport. Click on the import icon and then on the plus icon, which opens a dialog box showing the name of the ArchiCAD file that is also open in the 3D view. You just check the settings that is in the direct link mode. The collapse by material option is selected, and then we click on the import button. Now go to ArchiCAD and go to Windows, Palettes and choose Datasmith option. So now you have the ArchiCAD Twinmotion Live Sync palette. Click on the Sync button and let it process for some seconds, and let's switch back to Twinmotion, and you have successfully imported your model using direct link method. Next step is adding the HDRI environment. So from the library panel, at the left click on the HDRI environment option and choose the one that suits your project. For this one, I will select and download Sunny Wondle Park. Make sure you are logged into Epic Games account for smooth downloads. After the download is complete, just drag and drop it into the scene and let it process. So now we have an environment added to the scene, and you can change the settings from the properties panel at the right side. Then we will add grass to the ground, choosing from library, material, ground and grass. I have chosen grass 3 for this project. Moving on, let's add the water material to the stream here, adding rocks from vegetation menu in the library by just the dragging and drop method to the ground. Next, let's start adding materials to the house. To begin with, I have selected wood as the roofing material from the materials library. By just dragging and dropping, the material takes up the surface. And after applying the material from the properties panel at the right, we can change the angle, scale, color, etc. of the applied material. So now the process to add materials for the rest of the house remains the same. You can choose the suitable material from the library panel at the left, apply it on the surface by dragging and dropping, and then go to properties panel on the right to set it according to your requirements. Whether it is a wall or window frames or flooring or adding glass to the windows, the process remains the same. Next, we will start by adding trees from library, vegetation and trees. Select the trees of your choice and drag and drop in the model. We will add some more trees and place them the way we want. I am using the Ctrl C and Ctrl V for copying the same tree and placing it at various locations. Now by selecting each tree individually or all at once from the properties panel, the tint of the leaves and barks can be changed. Also the age can be changed, which increases and decreases the height of the trees. After placing the trees, if you want to have a top view of the model, you can click on the eye icon and select the view option and choose the top view. This will give you a better idea how the trees are placed. Now let's add grass effect to the lawn. Go to library, select the populate option from the menu at the bottom. On the right side in the properties panel, you can drag and drop more than one type of grass that you want to spread, or just one type. Make sure the place and paint options are selected, and once you select the brush button and set the diameter, you will see a yellow dome kind of shape that you can drag around by clicking your left mouse button, and it will paint the grass. When the grass is painted, The settings you can do to keep your Twinmotion running smoothly is to go to Edit, Preferences, Grass Fading and change the settings to Near, Medium or Far. To make changes in the painted grass, select it all from the Scene graph beside the Properties button and choose the vegetation that you have painted. Once you choose the layer, all the properties open for it like density, growth, type, tint, etc. So now that all objects and elements are added, click on the Ambience option at the top of Scene graph. Make sure your HDRI is set according to the frame you want to export and also keep the Match Sun to HDRI option off so as to change the sky and weather settings. Now in the Environment option of the Ambience panel, you can set the location of north. As you move the slider, you will notice the shadows moving according to the direction of the north. You can also go to the eye icon and select the time of the day. Again, go to Ambience and adjust the sun size, sun intensity. Adjust the weather conditions that you want for your project, all from the Ambience settings. You can also choose the location from the world map or add the lat and long for accuracy. Set the month of the year too. After the environment settings are done, move to camera settings where the camera location and position can be adjusted, field of view, white balance, exposure, parallelism, etc. can be set according to the scene you are setting up to be sent to export. In the Render tab, you can adjust the shadows and the reflections. Next, in the Effects option, you can explore the different styles of filter effects. The next step is creating and setting up final images and videos to be exported. For that, click on the Media button and adding the images that you want to be exported by clicking the plus button. You can set different weather conditions for different images too from the Ambience panel. Now for adding video clips, select the video button in the media and start by adding clips by clicking the plus button. The way you move the camera and stop at a point and click the plus sign, that is how the video will be created. For smoother movement of camera, use QWESD keys from the keyboard. Again, to show a seasonal walkthrough video, weather and environment properties can be edited for each clip. You can use the play button to check out how the video is coming up. Also, the eye level can be changed from drone mode to pedestrian mode from the eye icon for some clips. And the speed of the video can also be lowered down by editing the seconds. The last step is to click on the export button and select the images and the videos that we created. Each file export format has its particular setting which you can choose. After all the settings are done, just click on the export button and save it on your computer system. These are the images that we created and exported by following the steps shown in this video. And that's how the walkthrough looks like. So this was all about this basic Twinmotion render. More videos are coming up. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.